I want you to meet my family too. We're poor, always have been. My father was a great man. He was not a successful man. He didn't make any more money than we needed, ever.
Matthew Macaulay.
Yes, Matthew Macaulay, my father. He worked in the vineyard, in the packing houses, and in wineries. He did plain, ordinary, everyday work. If you saw him in the street, you would think he was nobody. He looked like anybody else and acted like anybody else. But even so, he was a great man. He was my father, and I know he was great. The only thing he cared about was his family, my mother and his children. He saved money for months and made a down payment on a harp. Yes, a harp. I know nobody plays a harp anymore, but that's what my mother wanted. So my father saved up money and made a down payment on a harp for her. It took him 5 years to pay for the harp. It was the most expensive harp you could ever buy. He used to think every house had a harp, just because we had one. Then he bought a piano for my sister Bess. That didn't cost so much. I thought everybody was great like my father, until I got out and met some of the rest of the people. They're alright, they're fine, but I don't think they're great. Maybe they are, and I just don't know them very well. They've got to know people really well to know whether they're great or not. A lot of people are great, but everybody ever thinks are great.
In this scene from the book The Human Comedy, there are many different economical concepts that can be applied, such as opportunity cost, impure altruism, scarcity, trade-off, and optimization. The first concept which can be applied is trade-off. Trade-off is when an economic agent needs to give up one thing to get something else. In this case, the father gives up the money he saved for 5 years to buy a harp when he could have used that money to satisfy the needs of the family instead of their wants.
The second concept is impure altruism, which is a motivation solely to help oneself feel good. In this case, the father purchased a harp and piano for his wife and daughter to feel as if he made them happy, which makes him feel satisfied with himself. The last concept we are focusing on is scarcity. Scarcity is a situation of having unlimited wants in a world of limited resources. The father has limited resources, which makes it difficult for him to satisfy his family's wants. However, he puts his limited resources to work to purchase both the harp and piano by using down payment over the course of 5 years.